Kalapana erupted in 1983. It's a long time now. I feel sorry for the people who built and who lost their homes. But, you know, people are brave. They go back and they build their houses again.
And this has been a 100-year-old town, and so to have lava come through and wipe it out, it's reminiscent of the past, like say Kapoho that lost a town in 3 days. But it is, I mean, no matter how many years, over 100 years, that something can get wiped out.
But it makes you sad if you've lived here a long time like I have, and you used to know people in Royal Gardens and see the beautiful houses up there. It was a beautiful place, and Kalapana was a beautiful beach. It was the most photographed beach in the world, and it's just gone now. So for those of us who have been here a long time, we knew what it was like before, and I just hope that that's not what happens here. That's what I'm praying for. LA takes pity on us.
The lava flow is supposed to hit not very far from here, maybe like 150 yards from this house, and so we don't even know if it'll be livable after the flow passes, and if it is, we'll come back, hopefully. If it's not, you know, we'll figure something else out. A lot of people are leaving. Surprisingly, actually, like the first news we got that it might head towards Pahoa town, we started hearing about people packing up and just moving back to the mainland, and that was kind of heartbreaking. I can't imagine, you know, if we had been able to buy property when we first moved here, like thinking about having to leave it, and just all that must be going through their minds. So that's really sad.
Well, I'll tell you this. Yesterday I was working on the highway for an hour and a half, right where the lava is exactly going to cross. And I saw 10, 20 trailers full of furniture heading here, or to storage units or wherever it's going, you know, to the dumps. So
I'm trying not to fear, because this is an active volcano and we all knew it. I feel the anxiety of my community, and I hope my neighbors are safe.
And my granddaughter Nicole especially is so concerned that she calls me every day. She says, "Grandma, what are you going to do?" I said, "Well, if I have to leave, I'll have your dad come with a container. I'll load my container, and I'll go down to the beach in Hilo, and I'll be a homeless person. I'll camp down the beach." No, Grandma, you can't do that.
If this happens, if the movie actually happens where lava rolls through the middle of the center of commerce for Lower Puna, this could completely change the whole scope of the place by having an active lava flow coming through this area that's so heavily populated. So the Department of Interior will need to play an increased role in our community, because we cannot, as Hawai'i County, address our problems alone.
I think the county's doing the best they can under the circumstances, because there's no guarantees. The lava can go wherever it wants to go. They're working hard. They got the road in through my subdivision in Hawaiian Paradise Park. They've got the railroad and the beach road in now.
Seeing what happened after the hurricane hit too, I mean, we had people just out of the woodwork, parking across the street, bringing food and meals for free to people that were working and helping, or people that didn't have electricity after the hurricane hit. We had somebody come door to door today, just making sure we had a plan, and gave us pamphlets and phone numbers to all the emergency resources we might need after it hits and after it flows.
what can you do, you know? There's nothing we can do, because this road's going to close. So then we'll have to go down to the ocean and across for 2 months. They said by Thanksgiving then they'll shut that off, and then you're going to have to go 100 miles the opposite way over the crater and into Hilo. That'll be a disaster for most people.
They're doing all they can, and we have to be thankful. They hold meetings every other night, and they have everybody informed.
I do think it's going to hit Pahoa. I do think it's going to pass the road. And from there, it's downhill, literally, you know, through Hawaiian beaches. And so I think that if the flow starts, it's going to hit the ocean. And I really pray that it stops. I really do, because I love this town, and this is why we moved here, this town.
I just hope we're all still here when it's over, and that our town is too, because we've worked hard to get it this far. And we love it here. This is our home. We're not all Punatics, you know.
This life for 8,000 to 10,000 people is not going to be the same, you know.